What's up guys, it's the Moxie Ram. Oh, I cut my thing out of video. Anyway, I wanted to share with you guys some projects that I've been working on and give you, I guess, my own review of a couple of yarns that I've been trying out for the first time. So, first up, I have this headband. I'm still missing a little piece to cinch the middle, but that's going to be a different yarn. But I made this headband in a Caron Simply Soft Speckle in the colorway White Sage. And I am really liking it. So it's got this really nice, it's kind of got a little bit of a sheen to it. It's soft, it has a slight fuzzing on it, so you might have some issues with pilling if it's a garment object like a sweater or a shirt or something like that that's got a lot of rubbing on it. Hopefully this won't because it's a headband. But this White Sage is like a light green color with some darker green speckles in it. And it just looks really nice. It worked up really nicely. This headband is made with a combination of some double crochets and single crochets to give it that nice texture. I would work with this yarn again, which is a good thing because I have it in another colorway. I ordered a couple because they were on a little bit of a sale through Joann's, and I got it in the colorway Vintage. So I got a couple of skeins in Vintage, and I already have a cardigan pattern picked out. And I'm looking forward to this. It seems like it'll make a nice, interesting look to the cardigan. And it's a worseted weight yarn. But honestly, it kind of feels like a DK. It's pretty thin, I feel, for a worseted. So I'd probably categorize this more as a 3 and not a 4. So that's one project that's just about done. Next up, I have this hat, which I am so happy how it came out. It's honestly not completed yet, almost. But I even did this little crab stitch. This is like a backwards single crochet all the way around. I didn't complete it yet because I decided to order some millinery wire to put on the edging of this. I ordered a plastic form of the millinery wire to give it more of a structure because I don't want it to be so floppy as I'm wearing it. I want it to be more of a sturdy hat. So I'm hoping that'll add some structure. Before I finish the edging, I have to put the wire in. So I'm actually going to have to undo some of this crab stitch that I did along the border, put the wire, and then redo the crab stitch. But this is the hat that I was telling you guys about in the last video, where I used the Lion brand Lazy Days yarn in these 3 lovely shades right here. So we've got the clay pewter. I'm gonna watch this back and laugh at how I said that. And this one's wind chime. I ended up already using an entire skein of this roll, and for these other 2 I barely used any at all. So whatever your main color is, if you decide to make a bucket / sun hat like this, you want to get, let's see, one skein of this is 179 yards, and I just need a tiny bit more. So about that range of yardage for this hat in a worseted weight yarn. Next up, what I have is a cardigan. It is way too hot to wear a cardigan now. We're in the middle of summer. We're like end of July. It's July 28th. And it's hot and muggy. So there's no way I'm going to wear this cardigan anytime soon. But I had started this, I think in February. Or even well before that. It took me a really long time to finish this one. I don't know why I struggled to stay focused on this project. But it's pretty much done. So I'm going to get you a little bit of a better angle so you can see the cardigan better. Alright, so this is a cardigan. I wanted a cute kind of cropped cardigan, and believe it or not, I shocked myself. I didn't follow a pattern for this. I had made a cardigan that was similar to it a while back, And then I decided to alter it to make the sleeves a little longer, a little wider. I changed the ribbing along the sleeves because the other one I wasn't too happy about how long the ribbing was. I just changed the overall shape to it, and I am so happy with this cardigan. And in this color, I feel like it's gonna work so well with a bunch of different fall, maybe even winter outfits. I feel like it's gonna be really nice. So if you look at it closely, it's just made up of double crochets. It's entirely double crochets except for the ribbing, which was single crocheted. But everything else is double crochet. Right now wearing it, I'm already hot and I've been wearing it only for a little bit of time. The only thing I have left to do is put in the buttons. So you can see 4 buttonholes here, and I have my little stitch markers to know exactly where my buttons are going. I just haven't decided on what buttons I want to stitch on it. So technically it is a completed crochet project. I just need to sew on some buttons. But I am really, really happy with this. I don't want to rush summer, but I definitely am looking forward to wearing this cardigan with several fall outfits. I was thinking of adding pockets, but I feel like with this stitching that I used and maybe this yarn, it'll have too much stretch, and anything I put in there might be too like bulky. So I just decided to go the no pocket route. And if you're wondering, this yarn is a Hobby Lobby soft and sleek yarn. I will put the colorway in the comments because I can't remember right now, or I'll just pop it right here on the side. But I really like their yarn. It says it's supposed to be anti-pilling or low pilling. It still does pill because I have used their yarn before. It still does pill, but it does not pill anywhere near, like, for instance, like Big Twist. I feel like Big Twist to me pills a lot. So it pills a lot less than that. It's a lot more easier to manage removing those pills with like one of those little pill remover machine thingies. Alright, on to the next item. Alright, so the last item I have, which you've probably been seeing it in the background, is this beauty. So this was a pattern that I got from Emily and Peter, I believe it was. She makes tons of beautiful apparel items and blankets and purses. She's got an Instagram, she's on Etsy, which is where I have bought some of her patterns. She also has a blog with a lot of her patterns. I'll post those in the comment or the description down below. But yeah, so this one took me a little bit of time. This is the project that I believe I mentioned before I was working on with the Michael's Loops and Threads Flecks yarn in the colorway Salmon. I ended up using 2 skeins for this, and this is what I have left over from the last skein. So I used a good amount of the second one, maybe about 1.5, 1 3/4, I'd say. But it is nice and soft, it's silky. I blocked it, even though I know that's not as easy to block acrylic yarns compared to more natural fibers, but it helped. It helped a lot with the draping of it. It's much softer, and I was able to stretch it out more and give it a little more of a better fit. So I'm going to throw this one on and show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so here she is. Please excuse the messy background. I'm trying to get you guys a good angle where the lighting is kind of even and not so one direction over here. So this is the cardigan. It's very lacy. So the material, I would say it's not technically much of a summer material. This still might be hot, at least for now, with the like high 80s and 90s degrees and humidity and mugginess. It might be a little better towards the end of summer when it's a little cooler out. It'll probably be perfect actually. But it's a nice short sleeve pattern, and I kind of changed up the edging a bit. So in the pattern, she just put 1 row of single crochet along the edge. I did a row of single crochet, then I did single crochet, chain 1, skip the next space, single crochet, chain 1, skip space, all the way through. And I feel that that gave it a little more of a softer touch. You can't tell, but when I did that compared to just a single crochet, I really liked this look better. And I don't know if you can really see it, but if you can, pick up this yarn and make yourself a garment piece or even a blanket or something of that nature, the texture is just so nice. I mean, you can see, I'm trying to squat so you can see me. You can see the little flecks in there, and I just love it. It just gives us such a nice added texture and look and dimension to it. But I'm loving this pattern. You can see it's very easy to make. It's just a boxy type of shirt. But after having blocked it, I have to say it definitely made a difference, because before I blocked it, it felt very square. It was very stiff. And now it's got like this nice like little, you can see it's a little flowy. It's just so nice. This is another item along with that gray cardigan that I am looking forward to adding to my wardrobe, but it's gonna have to wait for now because the summer months are way too hot for wearing at least the yarns that I've picked out. I still do have to make that pink tank top with the kobu yarn. That one can hopefully be more of a summer shirt because the kobu is a mix of cotton and bamboo, so it should be a little more breathable than acrylic and polyester. So yeah, so this is my current prize top here. Oh, I'm so happy with how this turned out. So that's all I really have for you guys. I'll keep you posted. I'll let you know, or I'll let you see once the hat is done. You can follow me on my Instagram. It's the Moxie Ram. And you can follow me here on YouTube to see any future videos that I may post. Let you know what I'm working on. And then my next project after the hat is I'm going to work on that tank top in the kobu. Let's see. Yeah, I'll show you a quick look. I showed you this in my last video, but this is the Lion Brand kobu. And that's the color the tank top's gonna be. And it should be a lot more breathable because it is a cotton and bamboo mix. So that's all I have. I'll see you guys next time.